And we're gonna go out and roam for some PvP. One second. All right. I also ran my first IRL test tonight a little while ago, and it was successful, so everything looks to be where it should be. All right. So let me grab my gear here. Hold on. I'm gonna need a new Mark 6 copter soon too. Like my copter's messed up. Hater Trasher. Well, I was told there's PvP on the server I'm on right now, which is Stoneheart. So we're gonna go find out. I should have fucking rockets here. Big time. Any interest in Halo next month? No. No, I still need to finish 007 and Batman, Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. So, and then Hellraiser's coming. There's like a bunch of good games coming out soon. And that's not even including going to EVO. So like all my attention's really focused on that stuff right now. What was I gonna get? Oh yeah, I need some heal kits. That should be plenty. Yeah, Halo hasn't really been interesting to me in quite some time. Oh yeah, I need to get some welding wire. I must have it, but I have no salvage metal. September is flooded with titles. Yeah, well, it's because obviously because GTA is going to dominate. And so it's actually great for us as gamers. Like, instead of having to wait for the holidays for everything, we're gonna get a bunch of stuff early. And like I said, it's 100% because of GTA. Because nobody wants to compete with it. And they're probably right. Like, they're probably right. Gonna get some welding wire so I have plenty when I go out there. We'll see if we can find anything. Last I heard, they were roaming big groups, and we're solo. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I'll definitely be playing Hellraiser. Like, there's a lot of good games, actually. Like, there's a bunch of them that I'm interested in. Like, look at this thing, dude. I should really, like, take these wings off. I need to get my buddy to make me another ornithopter. I could hit him up. I will hit him up, actually. See if he hits me up. Oh, whoops. Hold up. Need to make sure I got rockets. Okay, we got 250 there. Another 250. And then... should we take another 250? Last time we played, I mean, we took Mad Peoples out. That might be a slight exaggeration, but we did take some people out. Them. We're gonna go find them. We're gonna try to find them anyway. You never know, one of my guildies might hit me up too. I just joined guildie chat. Oh yeah, by the way, Mew, I did my first IRL test tonight. So, check this out. This is fucking crazy. For 100 gigs of hotspot data, it costs $150. Like, it's nowhere near that much for T-Mobile or Verizon, but for AT&T, it was $150. Yeah, I mean, I don't see how GTA can live up to the hype. Hopefully it does. If it does, it'll be the greatest game of all time. But I'm not sure how it can. Look, these guys are out here. But I wonder, did I choose the PvE desert on accident? For some reason I feel like I did. We're gonna find out really quick though. Let's see. It should be changing right now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, so this is PvP. And these guys are out here. Okay. That's cool. What up, Twin City? Just started. See. Go to Foxtrot 1. Hold on, today's Monday, right? So... Yeah, this thing hasn't reset yet. Okay. Sandworm. There's definitely people out here because they're talking in chat. But yeah, I got data for my AT&T modem.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
And it was $150. Like way more than it should be. Online it says 90 bucks. Like, I'm pretty sure they screwed me over. But whatever. I needed the data no matter what, so. And the store was, dude, the people inside that store, holy shit. Like, dude, it felt like walking into the DMV, for real. It felt like walking into the DMV. Just like nobody happy, everybody's upset. Like everybody's butt hurt. It was not cool. I was like very happy to leave. Yeah, I mean, if it's totally dead out here, I might just go back to 007, but I was hoping to get some PvP in DUNE. So we'll have to see. Go to a place I deny my services. Yeah, it really was like this girl was in there, like she was kind of cute, and she was like She said, she's like, oh, I'm in training, blah, blah, blah. I can't really help you with what you need, and which was fine. And then, like, her boss was just like, dude, so just like some older, like, angry woman, like, clearly angry with her life. Yeah, and, like, you know, I'm not going to say what the girl's name was, like the girl in training, but I'll just call her Nicole. But when the girl in training was saying how this guy was threatening her job if he didn't help her, and I was like, what, the guy who was just here? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, Jesus, what did he say? And she started to tell me, and, like, her boss is on the call. Like, who the fuck are you to talk to people that way? Like, you're not, you know, like, what, could you run an AT&T store? Because you're, like, the manager of an AT&T store, you think you can be mean to people like that? Think you can talk to people that way? Just really put me off. I couldn't wait to get out of there. After that, I just, like, could not wait to leave. Because, like, I needed the data, you know, I needed to get that thing done, and it's the only store in my town. So, like, I didn't want to call that woman out for mean-mouthing that little girl, but, or, you know, that, like, young girl, but I wanted to, because it was just like, dude, what is your fucking problem? Like, why do you talk to people that way? You know? Would you like it if I talked to you that way? Because I could. It would be all too easy. And you probably actually deserve it because you're so mean. Anyway, but it's done, and I don't have to go back in there again. And if I can help it, I'll never go back into that AT&T store again. Because it was miserable in there. I couldn't imagine being there for fucking 8 hours a day listening to that lady. There's no way I'd do it. No way. But yeah, I felt bad for that young girl. I don't know how old she was. Maybe she was older than she looked, but it doesn't matter, you know? It doesn't matter how old she was. Like, that lady was just fucking rude. Holy shit. And she was trying to like, get me to leave too, or not leave, but like, she was like, oh, you need your ID. Oh, I need the actual modem so I can get the IEME number, or EMI, whatever, the fucking number on the inside the modem. And she was like trying to figure out a way to not help me, to like not do any work. What up, Nuggetverse? But I had all that stuff with me, so she had to. So she was like not happy she had to help me either. Okay, so nothing here. So I think the next one's right here. So I haven't seen anybody yet. I don't even know if I will. I should. There's people out here, but I think they're like dueling. You sound like... No, I'm not having a bad day at all. No. I walked into an AT&T store because I'm doing an IRL stream from EVO at the end of the month. Like, I'm going to Vegas and IRL streaming from the Evolution Championship Series. And so I had to go into an AT&T store to get data for one of the modems. Because I use AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. And the lady in there was just, like, super mean to her coworkers. Like, the manager of the store was super mean to her coworkers. Super mean and rude, and, like, didn't want... And I just felt bad for everybody in there. and I couldn't wait to leave. But no, I'm having a great day. My day's great. I just felt bad for those people. Like, they didn't deserve that, you know? And that lady was just, like, mean-mouthing them and being rude to them just because she's their manager, you know? You know how people can be when they get, like, a little bit of power and they abuse it and treat people badly because of it. Yeah. So I just felt bad for them. But, you know, because I needed the data. Like, if I didn't need the data and it was the only AT&T store, I would have called that lady out for talking to them that way. But because I needed the stuff and I just wanted to get out of there. Like, it was so miserable. I said it was like going to the DMV. It seriously reminded me of the DMV. Just like I could not wait to leave. But no, I'm doing great. I'm great. I just feel bad. Okay, where's the other one? There's two more. Okay, there's one here. One of them is got to be active. Yeah, that was a Karen, though. I didn't even think about it. I don't really run into too many Karens, but she was. It's like mad at the world, you know? But we're out here looking for some PvP. There are people out here, but I think they're dueling. And there's got to be at least 3 or 4 of them. I don't know if I could take 4 of them. I mean, I might be able to if I didn't make any mistakes. Like, the people I've seen out in the deep desert lately are not very skilled. I think you could easily take 4. Maybe. Maybe. Depends. Depends on how good they are. What is this game about? It's set in the DUNE universe. It's called DUNE Awakening. Like, this is the end game right here. In the deep desert, I'm looking for people to fight. Like, people who are farming spice or just anybody out here, really. Farming spice, farming stravidium or titaniums, like farming in-game resources, or just anybody out here flying around. If I see anybody, I'm going to try to kill him. I already did stretch, bro. I already did stretch. I always stretch before I play. I do some wrist workouts, finger stretches, some hand-eye like exercises before. Nothing too crazy, but you know, just to kind of warm up. All right, if there's a worm out here, I know that there are people out here, and oh shit, hold up. Is that a person? What is that? Hold on, you never know. We might see some people out here. Let's see what we can find. Nope. I know there are people out here, though. They're talking in Deep Desert chat. So there's only one more. Hold on. North America. Where am I right now? Hotel 8. Okay, and I need to go to Foxtrot 9. That's where the last one is. Right there. All right. Here we go. We can cruise at 167. Miss it so much. Miss what? This game? I miss it too. That's why I still play it. But what's crazy is it doesn't look like any of the ring mouths are up right now. Did I miss one? 3, 4, 5. No, I checked them all. Is this one up? It's hard to tell. Doesn't look like it. Miss the big fights in community. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was fun. The fights were fun for sure. Those big, large-scale battles were fun. All right, so we need to go to Hotel 2. We're just going to keep looking. I'll find something eventually. Not really. Not in a while. I haven't experienced any big fights in a while. A couple days ago, there was a 3v3. But they were trash. We mopped them up really easy. Like, they were not good players, so... it wasn't really like a fair fight. They got fucked up bad. There were 2 of them on the ground, and one was shooting rockets. And they never really had a chance. I think they killed one of us, but like right after, like they basically sacrificed themselves to take out one of us. Because they put themselves in such a bad position to kill the one of us that we wiped the rest. We wiped them. We wiped them a few times, and then they quit and left, like they ran away. They were getting messed up. They even said there was a skill diff, which there was. Like, it wasn't a really competitive fight, but it was fun to kill him. They were trying, you know? They were trying. And then, like, my buddies got off, my guildmates got off, and then I just roamed for a while, and I zeroed 2 more ornithopters. Killed I zeroed a few people. I can't remember. But I was trying to zero a carrier, and they basically, like, there were 2 scouts and a carrier, and they were, like, so I ended up fighting the scouts, and I hit him with so many rockets that he landed. So the carrier landed like over here, and then the ornithopter landed over here, and I was trying to work on the carrier, but the other scout was shooting at me. So I just went over here and like zeroed the ornithopter, and then the other scout that was trying to take me out landed, and I killed him, and then the servers reset. Like it was server reset time, and like when I came back, they did not spawn in the same place I was, so I just took a las gun to their ornithopters, and then they recovered them. Like I zeroed them, and then they disappeared. But I didn't get the carrier. Their carrier made it out, which sucks. Because I would have liked... Oh, I didn't even bring thumpers. Damn it. I did not bring thumpers. Yeah, so many people didn't like the PvP. They've changed the game to where, like, there's not really PvP like there was, you know? They, like, split up the deep desert, so I'm in the PvP instance of the deep desert right now. What I should really do is go back and get some thumpers. I was hoping my buddy, my crafter, like my guild's crafter, I sent him a message asking me to swing by and craft me another like 200% durability Mark 6 ornithopter, because this one's starting to fall apart. I've been in so many fights with it. It's just like it's not what it used to be. But yeah, a lot of people didn't like the PvP in this game. I loved it. Like, that's the only reason I still play is for PvP. But you know, the PvE focused players, like, what just got me is like so many of not all of them, but like a lot of them just call everything griefing. Like if you kill them, you're griefing, and which is not true, you know. Like if you go out to the PvP zone and you get killed, like that's not griefing. That's playing the game. But they ended up splitting the deep deserts. So now the PvE players can just like farm. They have their farming sim. So 3 of them are staying. So there's only 3 of them. That's what it says in chat. There's only 3 of them. That's better for me. Depending on how good they are. I mean, I might be able to take them. I don't know. The guns and armor I have, like, are definitely S tier. But a 3v1 can be tough no matter what. 2v1 is different. But 3v1 can be tough. But I don't even know where they're at. Yeah, no, like the PvP in this game, it's very unique, you know. It's, you have to manage your stamina. You have to manage, you know, a bunch of different things. Manage your abilities. It can just glide. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but you have to get, like what I just had to do was get lift so I could be high up, and then, yeah, you can just glide. But, you know, it still takes a little bit of fuel, but not that much. So there's the first one. That's H2. Then I need to go to Foxtrot 2, which is right here. But sometimes the flying in this game, so like right now I can't turn around. The flying gets like messed up, which can be kind of lame. So I'm gonna have to hop out and then hop back in. Like, it won't let me really turn left like I want to. It just keeps, like, hooking to the right, even though I'm not moving to the right. See how it keeps going to the right? So I have no choice but to land. There's a base here, though. Harmony? No, this is Stoneheart. But there's a base here, which is interesting. Right there. Where is this? Gulf 2. Alright. May come back and try to take out this base if I can. But like I said, there are people on this server. This is one of the most highly populated servers. Like a couple days ago, I was working, but my buddies hit me up saying there was like a bunch of large groups out here. But they're not on. So it's just your boy. But I don't care. So there's the ring mouth. That's the ring mouth right there. Okay, this is good news. Finally, one of them popped. But yeah, everybody watching, you guys should definitely come back when I IRL stream from EVO. It's the biggest fighting game tournament in North America. It's going to be fucking sick. I'll be in Vegas live, like walking around the show, walking the convention floor, matches, all that shit. All right, now there's a couple ways we can play this. Because there's other people. Oh, look, here's another base. That's another base. Because there's other people out here, I want to check these islands really quick before I land for good. Because I'm going to land in pocket. And wait. I don't really know what else I could do. I mean, I always get bored just waiting, so I will end up leaving if nobody shows up. And I also have to say, in all the times that I've, like, been camping one of these ring mouths, like, nobody ever shows up. And then, like, I'll head back, and then I'll catch somebody. Like, I'm always catching people on the way out rather than showing up. It would be nice if my buddy hopped on and saw that I requested for him to hop on and give me another ornithopter. Or make me one at my base. I wonder if you know what I'm gonna do? So it's I'm gonna head back to Haga and grab some thumpers. Give some people time to get out there. But we definitely have enough rockets. We have plenty of rockets. So we're not going to lose for lack of shooting back. All right. Yeah, I want to go get some thumpers. So if I do destroy anything, I can get the sandworm to take it. I don't see anybody. I mean, it is the night of the Coriolis storm. But, like, it's a perfect time to go out and spice because everybody's taking down their shit, you know? What's crazy is that, what's up, Stoner Deer, is that even though these wings are, like, yellow and, like, getting to be orange, they're still, like, way over the durability of regular wings. They can still take way more damage. I love your keypad. Bought one a while ago for Arc Raiders. Nice. Did you use my discount code? Tell me you did. Because I'm a partner with these guys, with Azeron. Didn't know there was a place to get a code. Man, that's too bad. It would have saved you like 15, 18 bucks. And it would have helped me out too, but that's okay. If you ever get anything else from Azeron, Tacet 5, TACET5. I used the Cyborg for Arc Raiders also. And for every game I play. Like, I wouldn't game without this thing. There's no way. I wouldn't even want a game without it. Yeah, you can. You can. It'll save you money. TACET5. I'm just going to go back and grab some thumpers, then I'll come back out. I think you told me to join a live stream a while ago. What's this game? This is Dune Awakening. It's a game I've been playing for a while. It's kind of like an MMO, like a survival MMO light. This is like a game, like the game I consistently play. I also play a lot of the new releases and stuff. Like, I'm playing 007 First Light right now. I'm also playing Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. But I was hoping that we'd find some PvP out here. Because when there's PvP, this game is fun. But a lot of times you're just like running around looking for people. The Logitech. Oh yeah, dude, you should check out my mouse. My mouse is the shit. It's great for racing games, actually. I would say it's probably the best mouse in the world for racing games. I'll bring it up on screen in a second. Let me land. Seriously, I do think it is the best mouse in the world for racing games, specifically racing games, and I'll show you why. All right, hold on. Let me land, and let me repair these wings. All right, hold on. Let me bring this mouse up on screen. So this is the SwiftPoint Z2. It has 2 buttons here, 2 buttons here, buttons here, so you can pull it in or push it down, pull it in, push it down. 2 buttons here. It's pressure sensitive, so you can program different, you know, like light clicks, full clicks. But what and all that stuff is great. It has an OLED screen here. But what makes it great for racing games is you can install a set of feet onto this mouse. So I use just like the regular feet, but you can install a set of feet onto this mouse that you can tilt the mouse front, backward, left, right. It has a full gyroscope. So for a racing game, you can just click, you know, you click the left click for like gas, and then just tilt to go left, right, forward, back, all that stuff. It's really awesome. It also has a different set of feet that you can put on it for like games that tilt to lean, like Ready or Not or something like that. So you can tilt your mouse to the left and it'll tilt. You'll tilt to the left, tilt to the right. What mouse is this? This is the SwiftPoint Z2. Thank you for the follow, Black Vision, by the way. It's the best mouse I've ever used. You have the Cyborg 2 as well? Yeah, me too, obviously. I'm partners with both of these guys. But I bought both of these things full price, and I love them so much that I asked to become a partner. So, like, I paid, I think, $170 for this mouse. And then I loved it so much, I got on a Zoom call with the CEO. But yeah, this mouse is the shit. They actually just came out with the SwiftPoint Z3, which is their wireless version of this mouse. But the mouse is amazing. Like, I love it so much. It is the best mouse. All right, so I'm going to grab these thumpers. And we're going right back out. Hopefully my buddy hops on and hits me up. I think I'll try that mouse out. Yeah, if you use my name, Tacet Mortem, TACETMORT, the number 3, M, you'll save $10. If you need me to type my name in chat, I will, but it's the same name as on my, like, all my channels. TACETMORT, the number 3M. But yeah, this mouse is fucking amazing. Yeah. It is. Like, everything's really ergonomically placed. Like, what I was worried about is that, like, some of these buttons, because I have small fingers, I was worried that, like, I would have to really stretch my hand out to reach some of these buttons, but no. They laid it out fucking perfect. It really is a great mouse. Like, best mouse I've ever used, that's for sure. And you can, like, do different profiles for different games. So, like, when I'm using just, when I'm not playing games, I can use, like, these buttons for copy paste. So I can click it to copy, click the other one to paste. It makes everything so easy. Have I played Subnautica 2? No. No, I haven't. Like I mentioned before, I'm in the middle of a 007 First Light playthrough. I'm also in the middle of a Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight playthrough, and I'm also playing through Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. And I was going to play 007 tonight, but I was really hoping to find some PvP out here. Because, like, this game is so much fun when there's PvP. Like, it's fun. How is that one? 007? It's fun. It's really good. It's really good. It's very cinematic, though. So, like, you kind of feel like you're on rails a lot of the time. Like, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's really fun. Like, it's a good game for sure. It just feels more like an interactive experience. I don't know if you ever played The Order 1886. It was kind of a short game that came out for PlayStation 4. Not that they hold your hand, but like you don't... Like, it's very forgiving. So yeah, I guess they kind of hold your hand. The game's just very forgiving. Like, there's a lot of quick time events and stuff like that, and I've pressed the wrong buttons, and it still counted it as the right buttons. And I know I've pressed the wrong buttons, and it still counted it. So, kind of like that. Yeah, but dude, if you like 007, like if you're a James Bond fan, you're gonna love it. Like, it's got all the cool stuff that you expect. Like, you do car chases, you do fighting, guns, gadgets. It has like elements of Uncharted, elements of Hitman, elements of like the Bourne games, the Jason Bourne. There were some Bourne games that came out years ago. It has a lot of elements from all of those 3 games. The graphics are great. I'm interested in the story. Also, like, the story's cool. But I'm also a big James Bond fan, so... Third person. It's not a first person game. It's a third person perspective. Yeah. Check it out. The worm just ate that thing. No, the game is really fun. It's really good. Like, I'm kind of tempted to play it. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna play it tonight, but I decided I was gonna try DUNE instead and see if I could find some PvP. The last couple times I played this, I found PvP out here. So I was hoping to find some. But you do spend a lot of time just like roaming and looking for people. And like I've mentioned a couple times now, and like a lot of my chat messages say, at the end of the month, June 26th through 28th, I'll be IRL streaming from EVO, the Evolution Championship Series. It's like the biggest fighting game tournament in North America. So I'll be walking around the convention, walking around Las Vegas, doing all that IRL streaming, so should be pretty fun. Gonna try to take everybody into the show, see what it's like. I've never been, so should be fun. Normally, like, you'll see somebody every hour, and it's been like every hour and 10 minutes you'll see someone out here. It's what it's been the last few times I've streamed this game. And we're coming up on an hour right now, so we should be seeing someone soon. But if not, I might just play 007. I might like restart stream and play 007. But I'll try to do this for like 3 hours at least. Thumbs up, dropping comments, keeping it litty. Compared to Arc Raiders, is the PvP more relaxed in Dune? It's less frequent. It's certainly less frequent. So like this whole thing is a PvP deep desert. The purple is Spice Melange. I don't know how familiar you are with Dune. But there's also resources you can gather on these little islands. So it's less frequent. Just because there's so much space, it's harder to find people. And when you're out in the PvP deep desert, you get 2.5 times the yield rate. So there's more, you get more resources when you harvest stuff. And like I said, because of the large size of this, so like this whole thing is the deep desert, all this stuff all the way down, all of this is the deep desert, so it's big. So it can be hard to find people sometimes. And there's also plenty of opportunity if you're not stupid. Crimson Desert. I didn't play Crimson Desert, but this is big. I can't remember. I think it's like 900 square kilometers is how big this map is. Maybe it's 1,100 square kilometers. Can't remember. It's big, dude. This is big. It's big. Like, it's fucking huge. But there's also a PvE deep desert where it's the same exact thing, except there's no PvP. But it's big. So what we're gonna do is park right here. Alright, so there's nobody out here. This thing has lost power. You know what I could do? I could put my construction tool down. Oh, I don't have any scrap metal, huh? Let's see. There we go. And then, let's see. I'll just take this over. Build. Yeah, there's building, there's all this kind of stuff in this game. Okay. Let's build a, I want to build something that I can enter and exit. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. What do we got in here? Damn, thanks for all this, my brother. Thank you. I don't really need any of it, but... Wife is waking up. I'm being too loud. I'll stop by in the future. Hey, thank you so much for the dono, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Thank you, sir. I will see you next time. Inclines. Can I build this? Any of this? Right here. There we go. Peace be with you. Thank you, man. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. All right. So we took that over. That's our base now. And what I think I can do is, can I demolish this? I can. Yep, I thought I could. And what I'm hoping for is in the middle of me doing this, somebody shows up. Move. Right here. Why does this say it has no power? Available power. Circuit storm active. Inactive. I don't get it. I should definitely have enough power here. Can I build another one of these? Guess I can. No, I need more scrap metal. Okay. Are you in the DD? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Sorry, I didn't see your message. Yeah, I'm in the DD. I'm right next to a ring mouth. And I'm like, there were two bases. One right here that I just took over. And then another one. So I'm just demolishing it so I have more building materials. Because I don't really have anything else to do right now anyway. No. No, I'm not even farming. I'm just waiting for people to come out here so I can kill them. Huh. but I have nothing else to do, so. I'm just waiting for, hopefully somebody shows up. And in the meantime, I'm gonna demolish this thing. Let's see what's in here. Damn, dude. Holy. It's actually not bad. Okay. But I'm hoping somebody comes out here. What I'm really hoping for. But while I kind of fuck around with this stuff, there we go. I'm basically just passing the time, hoping that somebody shows up. Nope. Nobody's out here yet. But if anybody does show up, I will be ready. But it does give me something to do, I guess. Because it can get boring just fucking sitting out there waiting for somebody to show up. Jack, thank you for the like. Funny thing is, if anybody did come in, I think I'd hear him. Like, I wouldn't even have to see him. I'm pretty sure I'd hear them come in. There's got to be a faster way to do this, man. Whatever. Not really doing anything anyway.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Now, a smart person would come out here and try to farm while they can when, like, before this storm hit, which is what I'm hoping for. Like, the last few times I played, I've caught people out here each time. I don't even want any of this stuff. It's just something to do while I wait. I'm kind of curious if I can get it all in before it despawns. Like, my inventory is almost all the way full between weapons, gear, darts, thumpers, rockets, a ton of rockets I have on me. I have 250 rockets in, like, on my ornithopter inventory, plus another 500 on me. Just in case. The last time I came out here, I didn't have enough rockets. Didn't want to see that happen again. So I made sure I had plenty this time. Okay. Almost there. It's a little tedious, but if anybody does come out here, they're going to see they don't have a base anymore. And that makes me very happy. All right. No one, huh? Not a single fucking person has come out here. Well, I'm not sure what to do. Guess we can go check this. Like I said, the last few times I've played, I've definitely caught people out here. But this is the area where they'd be.
Welcome, Collins. Thanks for the follow.
Collins, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Thank you. And we even have a base right by it. And we took down another base. I don't know, if I don't see anybody by the 2-hour mark, and he just got back into Dune, loving it again. Yeah, man. Yeah, I took a little break myself for a few months, but I've been back into it for a couple months now. This is about to pop, but there's nobody out here. And I could farm it myself, but I don't even need any spice. Like, I don't even need spice. Literally, the only reason I'm out here is to PvP. I have a guild, but none of them are on right now. And a lot of them are, like, they need a break from the game. Because, like, they're all... Most of them are pretty hardcore PvP players, and they've gutted the PvP in this game. To the point where it's not even fun anymore, so a lot of them aren't really playing right now. They might come back, they might not. A few of them are still playing, occasionally. I don't know if you're familiar with Echo. Is the Deep Desert open? It depends on the server you play on. But Echo's one of the biggest Dune creators, I think, on YT. And I play with him, but he hasn't been playing in a while. sadly. But he also didn't take like a 3-4 month break like I did. He was playing straight through. So I could see how he could be fucking fed up. I really could. Like, I was fed up when I stopped playing. I don't think anybody's going to come out here. I really don't. Thank you for the follow. By the way, we are multi-streaming on 7 different platforms. And like I keep telling everybody, I'm kind of hyping it up, but I will be IRL streaming from EVO, the Evolution Championship Series. Look at that. In Las Vegas, so make sure to check that out at the end of the month. Look at this. I'm not even touching it, by the way. Like, this fucking shit is messed up. Sometimes you have to land. Alright, I'm gonna go back and then come back out again. See if we find anybody. Oh! Like, it could be because it's so close to the Coriolis storm. Everybody already got their stuff out. It's possible. But, like, this is the perfect time to go out and farm. Because there's not a lot of people out there. Which is what I was hoping to find. Was some people trying to get cheeky and come out here and see if they could get some stuff for free and then waste them, but doesn't look like there's anybody out here. So I think I'll go back to AIRO. I'm gonna go all the way to from one end of AIRO to the other. Again, by the way, the flying is messed up. I'm gonna have to land. Just one carrier would be amazing. But I feel like a lot of people just go to the PvE Deep Desert now. because, like, they don't have to worry about getting hurt. Somebody like me coming to kill him. But these are the times I would go out to farm. Because everybody's taking their bases back. And people are generally focused on trying to get all their resources out. Which is why maybe I just hopped on at the wrong time. Maybe I hopped on too late. I was really hoping I'd catch people trying to get their shit out of here. Alright, now I want to see if I can see anybody entering the deep desert or flying out or anything like that. I really just may have picked the wrong day to play. Damn, dude. If I don't see anybody, I don't know, by 2 hours, I think I'll stop stream and then play 007 instead. Look, this thing's still out here. Hmm. There are people somewhere here. So there are people out here. I just can't find them. But I don't think the PvP and the PvE instances of the Deep Desert can talk. So they have to be out here somewhere. I just don't know where, dude. Thank you for the follow. I don't even know where to look. I guess I could go to I-9. I'll go all the way to A9, then I'll go out to I-9, then I'll cut back to that ring mouth that's up. And if I don't see anybody within that time frame, I'm just going to head back. And we'll play 007. Not a single fucking person. All right. Now we glide on out there. Bro's been flying forever. Nah, I have tons of fuel. I know, I'm looking for people, dude. I'm looking for people. That's why I said I'm going to go out to this location. I'm going to cut back. Once I get up to the top here, I'm going to cut back across. And if I don't see anybody, I'm just going to switch games and play 007. But yeah, this is like lame. I was hoping we'd see someone. It's rare that I go like more than an hour without seeing somebody, but it's also the day, like the weekly Coriolis storm, like where it resets the deep desert, so everybody might have already got their shit out of here in preparation for that. Is it nighttime for you? It's 11 o'clock, but it's not. It's still not that late, you know. Like there's normally still people out here, but it's the day the map resets. It's like a few hours away, so everybody probably already got all their shit out and are just waiting. That's probably why there's no one here. Serious. Yeah, I'm about to. Like I said, I'm gonna go out here, then I'm gonna cut across, and if nobody's there, then I'll switch. Because the thing is this, like, this area is so big, and I know there are people out here right now. I know there are because I've seen them, talking in chat. But, like, I don't know where they are. Map's too big, you know? How long have I been flying for? I don't know. Fuck, man. An hour? Maybe? More than an hour? The stream's been going almost 2 hours. So... and it probably took me like 10 minutes to get everything together to come out here. Maybe a little longer. They still got mediums in PvE? I don't know. I'm not in PvE. I'm in the PvP Deep Desert. I think they do. I don't see why not. I think the only thing that's different is in the PvP Deep Desert, you can PvP and you get 2.5 times the gathering rate. I had 1,500 hours on this game, all gone. What do you mean all gone? If you come back, you still get a welcome back package. There are different loot tables in the PvPDD as well. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, who really cares? Like, you can get all the loot from the labs anyway. That's where you get the good loot. There's no good loot in any of the testing stations or shipwrecks anymore. So there's nothing to fight over. See? Look at this. I must rest, last one for me. Like, these guys are somewhere. I just don't know where they're at. I stopped playing because it got boring. Yeah, that's why I stopped playing too. And then I came back because I saw there were still guilds that were playing out here. No, they're out on an island somewhere, probably, if they're in the deep desert, which I'm pretty sure they are. Or they might be in AIRO. They could very well be in AIRO at a shipwreck or something. Because it sounds like they're dueling. Or that's what it looks like from their messages, but... And I would totally fight them all by myself, but I can't find them. How far are they? They could be anywhere in the deep desert. It could be anywhere. Yeah, that happens. That happens if you leave your base without power. But if you come back, you get a welcome back package. So you can, like, they give you resources to make an ornithopter again. You can build, like, a very big base. Gives you fabricators. It gives you everything to start over. Like, you don't have to start from the beginning and gather a bunch of shit again. They give you a lot of stuff. Yeah. They give you a lot. It's enough, like I said, to build a base, all your end-game fabricators, an ornithopter, all that stuff. How do they everybody gets the same. Everybody gets the same package. Are you just moving your mouth, not even going on a pad too? Is it based on level? Are you sure about that, Vantal? Okay, maybe it is. I don't know. Can't build... I was able to build a thopter. I was able to build everything I needed, but I was level 200. Is this new? Because I logged in a month ago. Dude, it's... You should have... You probably just didn't notice when you logged in. Like, it's in... It's right here. Right here. Look, claim rewards. I have another one. All this stuff I get. Like, look at this. So this is another welcome back package. I don't even... Oh, I got some of it. I did take some of it, but I don't need any of this shit. But it gives you a bunch of stuff. Gives you a bunch of stuff. Alright. So I'm going to head to this base that I have. And if nobody's out here, then I'll switch games and play 007 instead. Thank you for the follow. But you do get a lot of stuff. They do give you a bunch of stuff. It's enough to get started again, for sure. Like, I was able to build an entire base, like a large spice refinery, like everything. I was able to build everything I needed. Do you have Gang Beast? I have no idea. I don't think so, dude. Like I said, right now I'm playing DUNE. 007 First Light, Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight, and Metal Gear Solid 3. I think I'm like a third of the way through 007. I haven't played DUNE since 2 months after launch. Felt stale. Has it improved? I would say yes. It's improved in a lot of ways. There's a lot more systems of progression now. There's a lot more to do. They have graded weapons, graded armor, augments that you can add to armor and weapons now. All that stuff requires grinding. They also have a specialization tree. So, like, you can get up to, like, I have my combat leveled up to 100, so that means I get, I think, 43 more levels, I think it is, total, 43. So I'm level 243. So you get more skill points. I do 100% more damage. I can mitigate 50% more damage. Then there's also, oops, wrong button. Crafting, you can get up to a level 100 crafting. So like if you get up to a level 100 in crafting, you can craft a ornithopter that has 200% durability, or a piece of armor that has 200% durability rather than just 100. I'm playing on PC. Then there's gathering, so obviously you can gather more. Then there's exploration, which gives you everything from speed boost to reduced heat generation. You reduce heat faster, more fuel efficiency, less sandworm aggro. You get more inventory space, less suspensor belt usage. Then the combat is more stamina, more health, and more skill points. And then sabotage is more headshot damage, more house script. So there's like a lot of different systems. House script, you need that to craft in-game weapons now. So you can add augments to your weapons. It's like for more ammo, more damage, more poison damage, all that kind of stuff. Faster reload speeds. All kinds of stuff. I do remember that. But truth be told, I don't think there's anybody out here. I don't think we're gonna see a single person. But these guys are somewhere. I just fucking don't know where they're at. I've been all over this deep desert. I haven't found them. Yeah, this is one of the more active servers too, which is kind of funny. But none of the servers are really that high population anymore. None of them are. Funcom just did like a server migration thing where they consolidated servers, and it still hasn't done anything for the population. Because like you put too many people on a server and the server starts slowing down because their servers are dog shit. Funcom's servers are dog shit, so like just kind of a pain in the ass all the way around. But yeah, this is supposed to be one of the more active servers. Harmony's the most active, and then this is the second most active. Stoneheart's supposed to be the second most active server in North America. But I don't often see a lot of people. I mean, I do see people. So this is unusual that I don't see anybody, but you do spend a lot of time roaming around looking for people. But this is it. Once I hit this ring mouth, if I don't see anybody, I'm turning around and heading back, and I'm done. Like, I spent 2 hours looking for people and couldn't find a single person. Like, I literally haven't seen one other person, so... I need a new ornithopter anyway. This Mark 6 ornithopter I have is... I mean, the durability's still, like... Even though it's orange and yellow, like, it's still way higher than a normal one, but... I'm ready for a fresh orny. But look, nobody's even touched this thing. And this is what I was going to see. So, we head back. But I did try to find people. There's just nobody out here right now. I do remember the repair glitch. There were multiple repair glitches. There's been multiple repair glitches. But those are gone. I think there is one that still exists, but it's like so time consuming to do, it's not even worth it. Can't read that red line. Why does it keep popping up? It says high altitude increased fuel consumption because I'm up so high. It's like I use more fuel when I'm up here. But I don't really care because I can burn all the fuel I want. I'm not really worried about fuel. What I am worried about is not using my wings unless I have to, so I can just glide, kind of look around, see if I see anybody. But I don't think there's anybody out here. I wish it would at least say how many people are in the deep desert. That would be cool. So you know if people are in there. Like the PvP deep desert, you can see how many people are there. So you at least know that there are people there or they're not people there. So you don't just do what I did and fly around for 2 hours looking for people when there may not be anyone fucking out here. But we'll try this again tomorrow. I will try again tomorrow. Come back out here, see if I can catch anybody. This is the first time in a while where I haven't seen anyone. Is this game popular or is it quite dead now? There's still around 10,000 active players every day. There's still around 10,000 active players every day, but that's all over the world. So it's not dead completely, but, you know. What is this? Nothing. Okay. Just a couple abandoned bases. But there's so many servers with low populations, like they just did a server merge and it wasn't even enough. It wasn't even close to enough. They need to consolidate the servers even more because there's just not enough. Like, been flying around for 2 hours. I haven't seen one person. Literally not another person. I've seen people talk in chat, but I haven't seen another soul out here. Just kind of flying around for 2 hours looking for people when there's no one here. But we were prepared. I was certainly prepared. Yeah, I mean, I can't help it. If there's nobody out here, there's not much I can do. But I might have just picked the wrong day, like I said, because the Coriolis storm is happening in just a few hours. So I think everybody already got all their shit and they're just waiting for the reset. Because I will normally see people. Like, it's normally not like this, where there's just nobody around. What would be nice, anyway, is if my friend can come by and craft me a new ornithopter. Because this one is about had it. I mean, it lasted me about a month. A lot of fights. Like, I've been in a lot of fights with this thing. Taking a lot of damage, but it's just time. Whoops. Alright. Put back on my other stuff, my non-PvP stuff. Oh, whoops. I also need to put this back, and this back. Well, we went looking. We just didn't find anything. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry we couldn't find anybody tonight. We did look. We looked quite hard, but nobody's here. So anyway, I will be back tomorrow. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll probably come back for some 007 in a little bit, but peace.